back to Bradow's Blockbusters. I'm Mike Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Alves.
And this is our review for the 2018 romance comedy drama Love, Simon, directed by Greg Berlanti, written by Isaac Aptaker and Elizabeth Berger. It's an hour and 50 minutes long, rated PG-13. It's available on Fandango Now, Vudu, Apple TV, Prime Video, and Hulu. As usual, I have the Rotten Tomatoes scores, the IMDb, and the Metacritic scores. The tomato meter. The tomato meter is a 91%. The user score is 88. IMDb is a 7.6, and Metacritic is 72.
Pretty good.
Yeah, fairly good scores for it. Had a budget of about $17 million. And it earned $65,520,633 worldwide, making it a box office hit.
Yeah, I forgot to add that.
Are there any awards to mention? No?
Nothing worth mentioning.
Okay, so I should move straight on to the plot then.
Yep.
Everyone deserves a great love story, but for 17-year-old Simon Spear, it's a little more complicated. He hasn't told his family or friends that he's gay, and he doesn't know the identity of the anonymous classmate that he's fallen for online. Resolving both issues proves hilarious, terrifying, and life-changing. Yeah, fair.
Except the identity of the anonymous classmate's pretty it's not confusing, but it's like it's kind of dangerous.
What do you mean it's kind of dangerous?
He doesn't know the classmate. What if it was some dangerous kid?
Well, yeah,
but the kid seemed nice, and I guess he had a secret too.
Mm-hmm.
But could have been any other dark secret, but I guess we're not going to get into that.
I'm a school shooter.
So, yeah, this was the first film produced by Hollywood to actually feature a gay teenage protagonist.
Wow.
I guess for all the pride people, took them long enough, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm not, but you know, I have a feeling you guys would say that. So, you know, if Nick Robinson didn't play Simon, you know who would've?
Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, he was invited to audition for the role of Simon, but he was unable to do so because he didn't have enough time. As my girlfriend said, he was probably on tour, and I'm like, oh, if that was because he didn't have time, then okay. I guess Shawn Mendes was on tour, and that's why he didn't play Simon. When you really think about it, him and Nick Robinson do kind of
look similar, yeah.
A little similar, just not too much, but...
Well, yeah, no, not like twins.
Yeah, but like, they have the same kind of...
You can see a resemblance somewhere.
White boys. So in the closing scene in the movie, when Simon and his friends drive off through the neighborhood, they drive by the house that was used in Life As We Know It, which Josh Duhamel also starred in, and here he played Simon's dad. Which the director, Greg Berlanti, also directed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fun shit. Oh, but he wrote Green Lantern.
Yeah. He wrote Green Lantern. Which was bad.
Yeah, no, that's what I was getting at. But, oof.
So, director Greg Berlanti revealed in an interview that the clips of the friend group, which include the characters of Simon, Leah, Abby, and Nick, were filmed without the actors' knowledge. So he wanted to get the authenticity of a group of friends just being friends.
Yeah.
And then he would tell the actors to, cut, scene's over. But then they would just, talk amongst themselves, and he would just keep rolling with it. So that's why them dancing in the car, that made the final cut.
Right.
It's a good thing at least the actors actually had chemistry.
Yeah. It's always a good thing when your actors have chemistry.
They didn't, no movie.
Yeah. I guess that's all for fun facts, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to move on to our cast, buddy?
Sure.
Alright, so starting off with our main dude, Simon Spear, played by Nick Robinson.
Really, all I know him from is really Love Simon and Jurassic World, but he had a very small cameo in Kong Skull Island.
He also reprised his role of Simon in the sequel series Love, Victor.
Oh, he came back for that?
Yeah. He was.
He also produced Love, Victor.
Yeah. He was in Everything, Everything. A teacher. The DCOM Frenemies. Did you ever see Frenemies?
Oh, that's another Disney Channel movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, I have seen it. Right. I have.
He played the guy with the dog, and the dog was jealous of the girl.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So yeah, not a lot of shit.
Yeah. He also did a little theater too.
Oh, he did.
He did A Kill the Mockingbird, A Christmas Carol. Yeah, he did a few theaters, few theater roles.
I did not know that about him.
Yeah, so I mean that's how not most, but that's how some actors are found through theater, and then now they're screen actors.
Yeah. Otherwise, I say we can move right on to our next cast member. Jack Spear, his father, played by Josh Duhamel, or how do you pronounce it? Duhamel.
It's Josh Duhamel.
Duhamel? Okay,
Yeah,
I was right the first time.
He did the first 3 Transformers movies, and Ramona and Beezus, and movie 43. And no, he was in Transformers 1, 2, 3, and 5. I don't know what happened with 4, but alright. Well, 4 was the worst one anyway, so good for him. But I already mentioned Life as We Know It.
He was also in Think Like a Dog, New Year's Eve, Fanboy and Çuᴉ².
Fanboy and Çuᴉ².
Jake and the Neverland Pirates, Wings, which I guess is a ripoff of Planes.
Yeah, it is.
As well as Wings Skyforce Heroes, which is I presume a ripoff of Planes Fire and Rescue.
Yeah.
LA to Vegas, he was in. The Picture of Dorian Gray. Safe Haven. And he's supposed to be in Batman The Long Halloween Part 1.
Oh, that seems interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know, I don't recognize a lot of shit. I'm just kind of reading things off.
Yeah.
So, what do you say we move on to his movie wife?
Sure.
Emily Spear, played by Jennifer Garner.
Oh boy, she did a lot. Dude, Where's My Car?
Have we mentioned Jennifer Garner?
Yeah, in Valentine's Day we did.
I forgot she was in it. I thought we did, but I wasn't sure.
Yes, she was in Dude, Where's My Car? Pearl Harbor, Catch Me If You Can, 13 Going on 30.
Daredevil, the 2003.
Juno.
Movie.
Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day.
Elektra.
Miracles from Heaven.
Dallas Buyers Club.
9 Lives.
The Odd Life of Timothy Green.
Peppermint.
Valentine's Day, obviously. You know.
Oh gosh, this is the one where she's done the most.
Yeah. She was in 9 Lives with Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, she was in 9 Lives.
And it looks like Christopher Walken on the poster.
Yeah, Christopher Walken was also in it. I did not know she was married to Ben Affleck for 13 years. Yeah.
Good for her.
I mean, I guess. Well, I guess we should get to the... I mean, we already mentioned Nick Robinson. I was going to say the younger cast.
Yeah, well, the rest of the friend group, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
So starting with Leah, played by Catherine Langford.
Oh, you mean 13 Reasons Why, girl?
Yeah, Hannah Baker.
Oh, God. I guess 13 Reasons Why was really her start.
Mm-hmm.
Because other than that, it's really Love, Simon, Avengers Endgame, which she was in a deleted scene, and Knives Out.
Well, she's also in the show Cursed. Spontaneous, she's supposed to be in. Don't know what that is, but...
Spontaneous, I think that's her most recent movie.
Well, whatever it is, she's not in a lot of shit.
Yeah, she's not.
But,
well, from what she was in, she was all in great stuff. Endgame was great, Knives Out was great, and Love, Simon.
I've heard good things about Cursed.
Yeah, I've heard plenty things about 13 Reasons Why, and I still don't want to check it out because I don't really care.
Fair enough.
Yep.
But I suppose we can move straight on to our next woman, Abby, played by Alexandra Shipp, who was in Jexy, Shaft, X-Men Apocalypse, Dark Phoenix,
Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel, Straight Outta Compton, Deadpool 2,
House of Anubis, A Dog's Way Home, Tic
Oh,
Tac
Dog's
Boom,
Way Home. Oh god, I remember House of Anubis. Oh god.
Lights Out with David Spade.
You know what's funny? When she filmed this, she was already 27. I think. Yeah, she was 27. Oh boy. Yeah, that confused me. She was in Straight Outta Compton in 2015. So I'm like, wait, so she was already an adult in that. And then Love, Simon 3 years later, she's playing a high school girl.
Yeah.
Great.
You know how Hollywood works.
Well, I'm already guessing this is the one that's most recognizable for the younger. I don't know yet, but so far she's the most. Alexandra Shipp is the most.
I'd argue that Catherine Langford is the most recognizable.
Well, not recognizable, I mean like more work.
Yeah. Okay.
More working wise, it's her.
Fair. But then the next in our main group of four.
Yep.
Is Nick, played by Jorge Lindenberg Jr.
Well, from besides Love, Simon, he was in Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home.
Don't forget Bumblebee.
I was just about to say Bumblebee. And Alita Battle Angel, that's really it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of shit for him. There are quite a few things that are supposed to come out this year, though.
Oh, for him.
Yeah, Boogie, Bliss,
and
Night Teeth.
Well, yeah. So, he's making his way.
Indeed he is. So what do you say we mention the love interest?
Oh, right.
Bradow, played by Keenan Lonsdale.
Well...
Plays Wally West in The Flash on the CW.
Well, again, other than Love, Simon, it's really the Divergent sequels. Not even the first one, just the sequels. Insurgent and A Legend. That's really it.
But he's also in, like I said, The Flash and DC's Legends of Tomorrow. He also returned for Love, Victor.
Oh, nice. I guess everyone else didn't.
Right. So yeah. Not a lot of things that I recognize. But
yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy watching The Flash. So I don't know. That's why I wanted to mention it right away.
No problem.
And then last stuff would be I guess our antagonist, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, not that there really is an antagonist, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's like the catharsis for the story. If he didn't blackmail Simon, we wouldn't have much of a story. But Martin, played by Logan Miller, who's been in Escape Room. He's slated to return for the sequel, Escape Room 2.
And really, yeah, for me, all I've seen him is obviously Love, Simon, Escape Room, and A Dog's Purpose.
He was also in Shithouse, Would You Rather from 2012.
Oh.
Prey, Ghosts of Girlfriends Past, Ultimate Spider-Man, the animated show.
Oh, he was in the Disney Channel show I'm in the Band. I did not even know that.
He was in Arthur 2, Revenge of the Maltazard or whatever the fuck. Guardians of the Galaxy, the animated series. Shadow Walkers. Ultimate Spider-Man Web Warriors. The animated series. Yeah. So he's got a couple of things. A lot of horror-ish things.
Yeah, I saw I haven't seen any of them, but from the titles, they seem pretty dumb horror-ish movies.
Oh no,
except Escape Room.
I'm looking like horror because a lot of these seem horror-ish. Escape Room 2, Before I Fall. Would You Rather, I know, is a horror movie because I've seen it. The Good Neighbor looks like a horror movie. +1, possibly. Prey definitely looks like one. We Summon the Darkness looks like one. He was in The Walking Dead.
Oh, The Walking Dead.
So, yeah.
That's something.
Yeah. And that's all our cast.
Yeah.
So, what do you say we get into the rating?
Yeah. Well, really here, it's just the three main things again. There's nothing else. There's no...
Acting, cinematography, and screenplay.
No special effects. No. I mean, yeah, music, but it's like music we've heard of. Yeah. And it's not part of the soundtrack, like its own original music, but I'm pretty sure it has some score in there, but yeah, other than that, sound, editing, and it's just, basic three things again. So, you were saying...
Start with the acting, right?
Yeah. Acting here, I would give it a B because none of this is really Oscar worthy. And I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't nominated, which it wasn't for the acting, but the thing is I am going to give it an A because the feel that, especially Nick Robinson, the way he acts feels so real, and of course that's the whole point, you got to make it convincing and look real, but here it just felt so real and genuine that this kid is going through a tough time and trying to, I guess not, he doesn't want to get it out right away, obviously, but he's fighting through the difficulties of coming out. And not only him, I think the friends also do a good job. Jennifer Garner, that scene where she talks to him, that when he still...
You can exhale now.
And he still hasn't changed. He's still him. And that may be Oscar-worthy right there, maybe. But, yeah, the acting here just felt so real, and honestly, it was just realistic. Other than sometimes where you gotta go over the top and, oh, here's your Oscar. Here, it's not either over the top or even under. It's perfect. And it felt so genuine.
I really want to touch on...
So, yeah, an A for me. For acting.
You started with a B. You moved straight on.
I didn't say B. I said, acting like this, I would have gave a B. But here, it's A. It's A. Because it's appropriate and it feels really genuine.
I wanted to touch on the scene you were talking about, Jennifer Garner, real quick. Because I thought...
Oh, and by the way, Josh Duhamel does good too.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. But no, I wanted to touch on that because I think...
Well, just everyone. Everyone feels genuine. Okay, go on. I'm done now.
I think the speech that she gives him is really nice. It's heartwarming. The whole... You've been holding your breath for so long, but now it's time for you to exhale and just live. And I think that's nice. I think that all the actors do a fantastic job in this film. How do I put it? I really liked it. Every time I watch it, because I've seen it multiple times. We apologize for the dogs that you can hear possibly in the back. I don't know if you can hear them, but if you can, sorry. I have to agree with you. Acting's an A.
Yeah.
So. Cinematography.
this is kind of where the film just... No. I don't even want to say this is where the film goes down. No. I'm not going to say that. Even though, I'll say right now, I'm giving it a C. I am giving cinematography a C. Because...
It's basic.
It's basic cinematography. None of the shots are too special. But again, it's not bad. So that's why I didn't want to say it doesn't drag the film down, because it's not bad.
Oh, no,
See, a cinematography grade, if we give it a C, I don't think it's bad. It's not bad at all. It's just plain cinematography. You're not doing anything special, but you're not doing bad at all. You're just doing it. You're just making a movie. And that's honestly what it did. So this C, it's not bringing... the C for cinematography in this film is not going to bring it down. But, yeah, it's just plain cinematography. Shot here, shot there. Do an interesting angle here. That's really it.
Yeah.
Again, for this film, it doesn't bring it down.
Oh, no, definitely not. But it's also just a, coming-of-age movie. Well, no, not even.
It is. It is a coming-of-age movie.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, it's not like it's a...
It's not an action movie.
It's not an action
where
movie.
Where the kid's gonna start freaking punching everybody who doesn't accept them, and the camera...
Yeah, it's not an action movie or a horror movie or something where the shots have to be intricate to, show you.
There are some good shots even in dramas.
Or
comedies like this, but it's just...
I'm not arguing that.
It's just, this movie didn't go for that, and it went for plain, and it was fine.
And it works.
It's fine.
I do agree with you, though. It is plain cinematography. Not in a bad sense. Not plain in, a bad sense of the word, but just plain in nothing too spectacular.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm agreeing with you. It's a C for cinematography on my end. But lastly, the screenplay. How's that feel for you?
Screenplay, I am gonna give it an A. Because it's kind of like the trivia fact where this is our first Hollywood film ever to have a gay protagonist. Mm-hmm. And I think this is the first gay movie that I've seen that kind of goes deeply in to what it's like to come out and announce, oh, I'm gay, I like men.
Mm-hmm. I think...
And... No, go ahead.
Real quick, to elaborate on what you're saying, I think that the scene where his friends all come out as straight to their parents, it accentuates that.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah. No, it's a funny scene.
That's a funny scene.
But it's also... It's a fair point. Why is straight the normal? Mm-hmm. Right? Why do only gay people have to come out? It's a fair point. And I really like that scene.
Well, not to mention, this film is also a comedy.
Oh, yeah.
And it definitely has...
Oh, no, it has humor. It's definitely funny. But...
Well, kind of especially the scenes where Simon is kind of annoyed with Marty. But Marty's moments are mostly cringe.
Yeah.
But also there are genuine moments too where it's just him and his friends, just Simon and his friends just hanging out and talking.
Kind of vibing.
Yeah, it's vibing. So, it's a movie that's kind of, I want to really use the word kind of here, kind of relatable, because you're just a high school kid just hanging out with friends. And and the reason I said kind of is because, well, the situation he goes through is because of him coming out. Mm-hmm. And also a kid who fucking blackmails him, but...
It's not... He didn't even come out. That's the worst part.
Until almost the end.
Well, no. I mean, he didn't come out for himself. That's the
thing. I
You
know,
know? That's what I'm saying. It's a matter of... Unfortunately, that's a real struggle. Mm-hmm. Is not being able to control what happens. Some people take advantage. Some people ruin your life. The exact same kind of shit that Martin did.
Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't turn out well like it did for Simon. He wasn't able to change everyone's minds on it.
Also, the screenplay is realistic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's all. I think that's an obvious point. Again, yeah, you're right. In some aspects, it's realistic. Not all of it. I'm trying to think of the part where it doesn't get realistic.
One thing I do want to point out,
yeah.
in the realistic sense, is that I like that they include the bullying.
Yeah, that happens.
It's not okay that it happens.
Yeah.
But it happens. And I'm glad that they didn't shy away from it in the portrayal in the film.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's unfortunately a very real thing that people have to go through. So if they didn't show it, I feel like it would have been worse. Because if they just showed everyone being super accepting right away...
that's not true.
That wouldn't be realistic. It wouldn't be a good, wouldn't be a good role model movie, I suppose.
Yeah.
I can't think of like a word for that. Like a movie that you can look up to, right? So, you have to focus on the negative too, which is unfortunate that there are negatives, but that's just how everything is.
Well, luckily this movie had a happy ending.
Oh, yeah.
And a more heartwarming ending where he does meet Blue, and he's friends with his friends again.
Mm-hmm.
And, I guess they live happily ever after. I don't know. Or maybe it kind of continues in Love, Victor. Not really, but...
In Love, Victor, you hear, like, a couple things. I never finished Love, Victor, because I was watching it with my mom.
Yeah.
And we never finished it. But, I think a couple episodes in, Victor... Because Victor goes to the school or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, Simon, I remember hearing about you. What do I do?" And Simon's like, "Oh, well, Bram and I live in New York together. We're just kind of like..."
Oh, so him and Bram are still together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's like, you hear a little bit, but not... It doesn't focus on Simon. Like,
yeah, obviously it's
yeah.
Love, Victor. It's
Mm-hmm.
Victor.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of obvious.
So, yeah.
But I also thought the screenplay also kind of took advantage of social media.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's kind of the whole reason where our plot comes from, is because he's emailing Blue the whole time.
Yeah, definitely.
And then maybe that's where Martin tried to blackmail him and helping him get with his friend. But it's this thing. This movie has a lot going for it, and it's clear what it wants to be. It wants to be a coming of age drama, with a little comedy in.
Oh, yeah. The coming of age dramedy. Right.
Yeah. And it could deal with a lot of kind of issues today with coming out, social media,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of friendship too in a way.
Yeah. Especially you can sense the real upset, like, tone when Nick, Abby, and Leah are telling Simon that they were mad that he didn't...
He didn't tell them that he's gay.
Yeah, well, he told Abby.
Yeah.
But not Nick and Leah. And you can see the betrayal.
Yeah.
On them.
That's kind of where their acting shined there. That's
yeah,
where...
definitely. So I like that. It's a good, realistic portrayal. Because not everything's always going to be, you meet Prince Charming right away.
Yeah.
That's not how life is. So I'm glad that's not what the movie did.
Well, anyway, the movie had a feel-good.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, especially had that feel-good aspect of it.
Yeah.
Well, I can't relate too much because I'm not gay.
Homosexual.
I am straight. But I could definitely sense, okay, he's happy, everyone's good, alright, good job.
Yeah. So what was your screenplay grade?
Oh, A.
A?
Yeah.
I feel like this is the first time in a while that all of our grades are the same.
Oh, really? I doubt that.
Well, yeah.
Very much.
I doubt it, too. We tend to agree a lot. But, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Regardless.
And, well, plus, this isn't even an original screenplay, I should mention that. It's not original. Because this is based on a book.
Yeah.
So this is an adapted screenplay, but still a great story. So, yeah.
So, an overall grade.
An overall grade in case would lead this to a B, because that cinematography would bring it down. But like I said, in this case, it doesn't. So, overall, it might seem weird, like an A, and then a C, and then an A. And that might round up to a B. It might. But, like I said, cinematography doesn't really matter here, at least. And overall, it's an A, because just the performances and the story, it's great. It's just the acting's realistic and genuine enough, and it's a great story. Yeah. Some it might touch, many others may not. Like me, it didn't really touch me, but I'll still admit it's a great story for, I don't want to use the wrong terms here.
The LGBT.
Yeah, the LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall it's an A for me. It's a great film, and I really hope it's not the only one this month. But that depends on what you picked. But
yeah.
Anyways.
No, I know, but this movie.
It's an A for me. What about you?
We really need to stop being on the same wavelength all the time.
Well, maybe you should talk first.
No.
Because I always talk first.
Yeah, but I like letting you first.
But you should talk first because, it's your show. You talk first.
It's our show.
But mostly yours. It's your name.
Well, yeah.
You talk first from now on.
No, but it's only my name because I came up with the name before I asked you if you wanted to join.
Yeah, I know.
But no, regardless, I agree with you. It's an A for me as well, overall. So, yeah.
The only things we ever disagree on is the monthly recap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's because we had different tastes.
I can tell you what, this month, it depends how others go. This one.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Anyway, great film.
Definitely a great film.
Surprisingly great. First time I saw it, I didn't even think it was gonna be that great. Honestly, I felt the same way Fault in Our Stars. It's like, it's like a romantic comedy, stupid young adult based movie, And then I was surprised by how great they were.
It's
based on young adult novels.
Based.
Oh no! I know what you're thinking. What you just showed me. No,
what you showed me. You know what I think? Who cares what you think? You're a girl.
Well, that's a whole conversation in this film.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
That's misogyny.
That's definitely misogyny.
This is not that. This is
early Fairly Odd Parents. That's not my opinion. I was just quoting
Fairly Odd Parents.
Regardless, I think that's all I have to say regarding the movie. How about you, Jer? Anything else to add? For the review?
I just send it. It's a great film.
It is.
Surprisingly for me.
So, yeah, I love this movie. Thank you for joining us for the review for Love, Simon. If you like this movie, and you have Hulu, you might as well check out Love, Victor. I think I'm gonna revisit Love, Victor and try to finish it. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Make sure to like if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like more. We upload new reviews every Monday, new commentary shows every Friday. Make sure to comment your own opinions in the comments. We like to read them. And yeah, this has been Bradow's Blockbusters. I'm Michael Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Alves.
And happy Pride, everyone.
Peace.